you for joining us for Day 11 of our 22 Days of Prayer initiative. Meditate on the words of this song as we worship together.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In green pastures he makes me lie down. He restores my soul and leads me on for his name, for his great name. Surely goodness, surely mercy, right beside me all my days, and I will dwell in your house forever and bless your holy name. You prepare a table right before me in the presence of my enemy. Though the arrow flies and the terror of night is at my door, I'll trust you, Lord. Surely goodness, surely mercy, right beside me all my days, and I will dwell in your house forever and bless your holy name. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, oh, I will fear no evil. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are on my side. You are on my side. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, oh, I will fear no evil. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, oh, you are on my side. Surely good, surely mercy, right beside me all my days. I will dwell in your house forever and bless your holy name.
Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. David opens this well-known psalm of praise to the Lord with a phrase, "The Lord is my shepherd." Instantly, he paints a picture of God as our trustworthy caregiver who protects, guides, and provides for his sheep. Sheep need a lot of care. They are defenseless and prone to wander. Easily distracted, they will follow the wrong things and get lost. They can hardly do anything for themselves, but need someone to hem them in to keep them safe. For about a year when my kids were small, my father lived on a little country farm in Ohio. My kids loved it there because they got to run around and see animals, including a small herd of sheep. Now, like my kids, this was the first time I had ever seen a sheep up close. And I gotta tell you, they are funny creatures. They're loud and dirty, and they make all sorts of strange noises. And they're easily startled. The kids thought this was a game and would try to sneak up on them. But as I learned, this can actually be really dangerous for the sheep. When they're startled, they just run. And if one of them runs, they will all start running too, following each other without a thought. In all the commotion, they can fall over and may not be able to get up again on their own. They need somebody who can calm them and redirect them in order to keep them safe. The shepherd does this for his sheep. He watches over every aspect of their lives carefully and establishes good boundaries so that they can eat, drink, and rest without fear. His watchful eye is one of care, concern, and love. He is with them all the time and speaks to them. They learn his voice and learn to follow his direction. The sheep rest in the presence of the shepherd because they have learned to trust him. In the same way, God takes on the role of shepherd for us, gifting us with his presence all the time. He knows us and he loves us more than we can imagine. Just like the sheep, there is so much about our lives that we really can't control. We are easily distracted. We tend to give in to fear. Sometimes we fall over and can't get up on our own. But God watches over us in love and guides us and cares for us. He gives us everything we need. He sets us back on solid ground again and again. Just like the Good Shepherd speaks to his sheep, God speaks to us through his word so that we can know his voice and follow him. The more we know the Lord, the more we learn we can trust him and rest in his care. This is the beauty of the gospel, reflected in the relationship we can have with the Lord as our shepherd. Through his great love for each one of us, God has given us the gift of his presence. He comes near to us to live with us, know us, guide us, protect us, and care for us. Praise God that he has chosen to be our shepherd. We don't have to face our circumstances alone, but can rest in the presence of the Lord. Now, here are 3 prayer prompts that we can pray together today. Pray that God would help us remember that he is with us, that he would help us recognize his voice as our shepherd, and that we would rest in the gift of his presence.